Christmas movies. I need a list of Christmas movies. I don't know them. Movies. I don't know any of these. What the Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video we're gonna be doing something a little interesting. We're gonna be debating a little bit of a thing that has been debated since the early 2000s, and that is does Harry Potter count as a Christmas movie? Now, before we hop into this video, I do need to make a little bit of a serious statement just to get it out of the way. I do not support J.K. Rowling. I do not support what she's done. I don't support or condone any of the things that she has said. But I have to acknowledge that Harry Potter and the Harry Potter stories has touched a lot of different people, and it's touched me. And I think in some ways you can separate the art from the artist, and I think that is important to do so because so many people have had their childhoods changed based off of these books and movies. And luckily today we're going to be focusing strictly on the movies. Now that we've got that out of the way, we can get into the funnies and the drama that is this debate. So what we'll cover in this video is I'm going to break down the different genres of Christmas movies, or what I considered three major genres of the Christmas era. And where or do the Harry Potter movies fall under these three genres? Starting off with a brief description of each genres, and I'll explain them more later on in the video. We have the Santa Claus tier, which, in my personal opinion, is movies like Santa Claus.
You killed him!
Or The Grinch. Or, what is the name of that movie? Why can't I remember it? Oh, Polar Express. There we go. That's a third option. Cool. That's not what I was looking for, but that is a third option.
Get us the blazes out of here!
The next tier is Hallmark movies, which we'll just call Hallmark tier.
Oh my gosh, it is so great to be back in my quaint hometown.
The Hallmark tier is movies that have Christmas as one of the main plot points, but has absolutely nothing to do with Christmas.
You?
Chloe Vander Fleming?
Wow.
Wow.
And are generally really bad movies that have no good writing and no good qualities to make up for them at all. If you can't tell, I'm not a fan of Hallmark or Hallmark movies. I find them boring, I find them irritating, just not good. The last tier, which is I am coining as the hot cocoa tier, because you can have hot cocoa any time in the year, but they have a little bit of a Christmassy vibe to them. Think your Nightmare Before Christmas, your Die Hard. You know, movies like that have a Christmassy vibe, or Christmas takes place in them, but it's not really a Christmas movie. Now, to actually delve a little bit deeper and explain a little bit more of what I feel makes a Christmas movie, we can kind of break that down as well. In my opinion, what makes a Christmas movie is really the vibe that it gives. Is it wholesome? Does it make you feel good? Does it make you laugh? Does it make you feel joy in some way? Does it bring you some form of nostalgia if you're older like I am? And to me, the Santa Claus tier, the top three movies, which I listed one of them, that really encompass this genre really well, are Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas, Sarah.
Merry Christmas, Santa.
Home Alone.
What if he won't talk to me?
At least you'll know. Then you can stop worrying about it. And you won't have to be afraid anymore. I don't care how mad I was. I talked to my dad, especially around the holidays.
Polar Express. Those three movies genuinely encompass what it means to be a Christmas movie, and more specifically, the Santa Claus tier of Christmas movies. You've got the joy, you've got the tension of some sort of plot thing that moves the plot along, but at its core, it has a lesson and it has a meaning and it has something to do with family, something to do with Christmas. It is a Christmas movie. Now, following the point that the vibe that Christmas movies give off, I'm going to talk about, the next important thing, which is like traditions. What traditions do the Christmas movies themselves instill? Whether that is to watch the Christmas movie or the things that happen in the Christmas movie create a new type of tradition in a family or in families. And I think that is extremely crucial for specifically a Christmas movie. And probably most importantly, for a Christmas movie, Christmas has got to happen in the movie. Which is why Hallmark movies suck, because they technically Christmas movies happen in the movie, but do they really? That brings me to the point. Do Harry Potter movies count as Christmas movies? And the short answer is yes.
Whoa!
Harry Potter movies do count as Christmas movies. More specifically, the first Harry Potter movie counts as a Christmas movie. In my opinion, the first Harry Potter movie falls under the Santa Claus tier because it has values that it instills. It has traditions that it instills. It has Christmas in it, which is extremely crucial to this whole point. And the fact that the Christmas movie vibe that most other Christmas movies give off, specifically the Santa Claus tier Christmas movies, it shares the same magical, mystical, familial vibe. And I really think that is what makes a Christmas movie, and that is what makes Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone a Santa Claus tier Christmas movie.
Looks like you got one too. I've got presents. Yeah.
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets gets a little bit more into a gray area.
Hello.
And I think that movie falls under the hot cocoa tier of the Christmas movies. And it's because Christmas still is in the movie. There are still values and traditions put in the movie, but it's a little bit more of a darker film. It has a little bit more of a darker twist to it, which typically isn't part of Christmas movies unless you're in the hot cocoa tier vibes.
Parseltongue won't save you now, Potter. It only obeys me.
Those those movies have Christmas in them. Christmas is a part of them, but they're a little bit more on the darker end of the happiness vibes. Now, for Harry Potter number 3, The Prisoner of Azkaban, it's a Halloween movie. It's not even remotely a Christmas movie. You mean to tell me you want me to convince you that a movie with werewolves and vampires, if you want to count Snape, and transforming men into creatures, and I don't know, half-dead zombie ghost dementor things that look like death. That's straight up, without a doubt in my mind, a Halloween movie. And you can't change my mind. That is a Halloween movie. Now for the fourth one, here's probably the most controversial take. It's an Easter movie. Hear me out. Voldemort is dead and brought back to life.
Have it your way.
It's an Easter movie, and you can't change my mind, or you can try. Go ahead and try. Let me know. Let me know in the comments what you think. I think it's an Easter movie, and it's too fitting to not be an Easter movie. But when it comes to the rest of the movies, I think they're more just year-round movies. I don't know if they have a specific holiday that is tuned into them, or the spirit of a specific holiday tuned into them. And I know this video was supposed to focus on strictly the Christmas vibe and Christmas movies. So summing it up, I think the first two can be considered and should be considered Christmas movies, but the rest are kind of in a morally gray area. Now, if you liked my opinion or liked this video on Harry Potter, I do have another video on my channel where I break down the components of what it means to be a main character, and more specifically the comparison of Percy Jackson versus Harry Potter as to which one is the better MC. I'll link that down in the description below, and one of these two corners will have a little icon that pops up if you want to go click on it. Also, be sure to like and subscribe if I've earned it. If you think that I have done the movies a good service and their argument for making them into Christmas movies. I know this is a shorter video, so I didn't really have much time to explain. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'm live streaming on a more regular basis now, just because I enjoy live streaming. I typically live stream Rainbow Six Siege. So if you're into more video games or more into that content, I have my past live streams on the live stream tab on my YouTube channel. And I try to stream at least once a week. So stay tuned for that. I don't have a specific date, unfortunately. My schedule is a little too hectic for that. But I think that should be just about it. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.